I'm 25, living somewhere in Missouri, and after what happened last fall, I don't like mentioning where. Some things in the woods don't need directions. It was a cold Saturday morning when my Uncle Dave took me hunting with him. I'm not a hunter, but curiosity gets the better of me, and he promised to teach me how to use a bow instead of a gun. We took his little off-road buggy past the cornfield behind his house and into the dense pine woods that stretched for miles. The sun barely touched the forest floor. The trees were tall, old, and knitted so tightly together the light came down in narrow beams. We reached his usual spot near a fallen pine. I had my bow ready while he brewed himself coffee, the smell barely cutting through the cold air. That's when I saw movement. Not a deer, not a person. Something tall moved between the trees, too pale, too thin. I didn't shoot. Uncle always said other hunters wandered these woods. Instead, I grabbed the binoculars. The moment I looked through them, something cold slid down my spine. At first, I thought it was a person. Then I realized I couldn't actually make out a face. Just long limbs, a distorted posture, and skin that looked stretched too tight over bones. Something wrong. Something hungry. I nudged my uncle. Uncle Dave, something's out there. He took the binoculars, looked for maybe 2 seconds. Then his face drained white. His voice went low and urgent. We're leaving. Now. He didn't have to tell me twice. We moved quietly, fast but silent, toward the buggy. That's when a snap echoed through the woods, a thick branch breaking under something heavy. I froze. Then I heard my mother's voice, not from behind me, not from our house miles away, but from the trees. Adriana, where are you? My real mother was nowhere near those woods. Before I could turn toward the sound, Uncle Dave grabbed my arm, shoved me into the buggy, and slammed the gas pedal. We tore through the forest, branches snapping behind us as something followed. Something big, something fast. When we reached the house, he locked every window and door. He didn't explain. He didn't have to. A heavy thud hit the front door. Slow, deliberate. I didn't look outside. I knew it wanted me to. That night, lying stiff in bed, I heard it again, circling the house, brushing against the siding, tapping on the window frame like long nails dragging. Then my mother's voice again, only wrong, hoarse, as if she had screamed herself raw. Adriana, let me in. I didn't move, didn't breathe. I didn't look out the window. By morning, Uncle had a friend put up fencing around the property. We never talked about what we saw or what we heard, but we never hunted that part of the woods again. We go to the far left field now, always during daylight, never alone. And sometimes at night, when the wind shifts through the pines, I still hear a voice calling my name. I don't know what it was, but I know this. Whatever people call skinwalkers or wendigos, something like that exists here too.